Happy Monday. It's your trainer Mandy with Mandy Miller Fitness, and today we are doing another Guilty Pleasures edition here in July. I'm going to be using a bench as well as heavy set of dumbbells. Mine are 21s because they're power blocks. And then I've got one 25-pound dumbbell. You'll definitely want a towel because you will sweat. And I am holding and manipulating this very light mini band. We'll use that as well. If you don't have a mini band, you could do this with a resistance tube with handles, by the way. So if you don't have one of these jazzy things, resistance tube or a TheraBand or something like that would work. And last but not least, underneath that white towel is a set of 5-pound ankle weights, 5 pounds per foot. We have 2 mini circuits today. So in our first mini circuit, our focus is going to be a little bit of low body, core, and upper body. Yes, everything. We'll loop through those 3 movements 3 times, and then we'll get into our second mini circuit, which will have a back body focus, side body focus, and upper body focus. So again, we're working on total body strength and mobility. So that said, like I mentioned, this is guilty pleasures. So if you don't like this, choose your own guilty pleasures. And we're gonna hit play and warm up right away. So go ahead and hit play on your playlist here. And we're gonna start with just this mini band wrapped around our wrist. We will need it, but not at this very moment. I'm gonna back myself up and I'm gonna start with my bench here. So bring my feet nice and wide apart. Fingertips come to the bench or hands come to the bench and start to shift in side to side. So I can start to feel a little hip mobility. Back could be flat. You could also play around with a rounded back if you want. I'm just kind of feeling my hips move back and forth. Last one. And then I'm going to neutralize my hips, bring one hand to the center, open twist. And then bring the other hand to the center, take the open twist. Let's do that one more time per side. Warm up is going to be about 4 minutes, by the way. So we'll get into all the major muscle groups on the warm up. Excellent. Now from here, I am going to bring both hands back to the bench, round the spine and extend it. Let's take it 2 more times. Round in and extend. Last time here, round it in and extend. Good. Turn the toes out and I drop into a nice squat. I'm going to start to shift my weight right to left. So it's very reminiscent of what we were just up to, but it's a little bit more deep. So feel free to move lightly. Last one, both sides. Just kind of feeling that floss of the hip. Then I'm going to come back through the center, rise my way up, keep my toes turned out, and now I'm going to move into some sumos because guess what? We're doing sumo hold rather. So I'm starting to feel those hips move symmetrically. Last one, I want you to hold that sumo. Excellent. Now from here, keep the hands in front of you. Bring the palms to, or bring the forearms to touch, and just start to floss the shoulders up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Go ahead and heel toe the feet together. I'm coming forward so you can see me. And I'm just going to start to feel that side bend activity. We'll go 3 times, both sides. Awesome. Last time, both sides. Just feeling that lateral flexion of the spinal column. Beautiful. Come back through the center. Now we're going to incorporate this mini band. Go ahead and place it along the forearms. Want it to be smooth. Then we're just going to start to open up the shoulders. So I can kind of feel as the arms open, a little tension building. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now turn the palms to face upward, and I'm going to start to give me a little bicep curl and reach up. So again, still flossing those shoulders, showing this to you from the side. Good. Let's do 2 more. Beautiful. 1 more time. Keep them up and just give them a little pulse. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Go ahead and remove that. Give me a couple of rows or bow and arrows. Again, still feeling that thoracic spine. Last one. I'll switch the sides. Hey, if you're in the warm up and you're like, I didn't have that mini band, you could still do this without it. Last one. Nice. Now place it behind your back, palms face out. And I'm going to start to extend my elbows to feel those triceps engaging. Let's do 2 more. One more, hold it down, push the arms out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, no more mini band for the time being. You can just set it off to the side. We're gonna get that heart rate up a little bit. So you'll notice I'm gonna go into some step ups. We do have Bulgarian split squats today. So yay.com, check out the cool website. Warm up is basically over. We just got a couple more of these step ups and then we're gonna get right into the work. We put the ankle weights on right away, by the way. So once they're on for mini circuit 1, they stay on the whole time. And then we don't see them again. So that's the good news. That's it. All right, that's my cue. Go ahead and put your ankle weights on. So take a seat. Then we're gonna need our dumbbells. And the setup here is going to be very important to note. So I'm gonna back my bench up because we'll be facing this direction. I don't know about you, but I've been a little bit nervous about this workout all week. I planned it while I was on my vacation. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And it literally took me until today to actually execute the workout. So just know I'm human too. There's all kinds of things I don't want to do, but I know I have to do them. So, and by the way, if you don't have ankle weights, that's fine. You don't have to do this with ankle weights. Just adds a little bit of pizzazz, a little razzle dazzle, if you will. So like I mentioned, I have my 21-pound dumbbells, so that equals 42 pounds. I'm gonna take a seat on the bench and just place the weights to the side for now. Okay, so I'm gonna step one heel forward. So see how this heel is grounded into the floor? This could be very important to note. So I'm gonna hold my weights, rise my way up. So this foot that I have does not move. Back foot loads along the bench. Square the hips, and here we go. There's only 8 reps. I'm gonna pitch the upper body forward and lean into it and squeeze to rise. That's 1. Inhale, lower. Exhale for 2. Inhale, lower. 4. We have 3 sets of this. Halfway there. This is 4. Good. 3 more. Eyes forward, chest broad. Last 2. Last 1. Now, good news is you're going to stand up. You're just going to switch your feet. So that same foot marks where the other foot went. Now, second side, 8 reps. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. Keep your upper body slightly forward here. Good. Press down through the big toe. Squeeze your back leg seat. This is 4. Good. 4 more. Neck is long. 3. 2 more. Yes. Last 1. Excellent. Step up and go ahead and drop those dumbbells off. Exercise 1 is over. We're moving into exercise 2. Notice how I'm not speeding through these. It's not meant to be fast. Next thing we've got, we're going to grab our single dumbbell. We're going to find a static sumo squat. So legs are working, but they're not moving. So I turn my toes outward and I hold my 25-pound dumbbell. Okay, so from here, I hold my sumo, push up. Now you know why we did that shoulder stuff in the beginning. This is 3. We're going to 15. 4. 6. Keep those legs low. 7. You're halfway there. 8. If you can't get the elbows fully extended, that's fine. 5 left. Here we go. 4 more. I know I'm going to struggle through these. 3 more. Abs in, push. 2 more. Arms are going to get a break. 1 more time. Oh my gosh. Okay. So drop that dumbbell off. Grab your towel. You're going to want it across the bench because we're going to move into some reverse curls. Okay. So ankle weights. They're providing some load really far away from my center of gravity, which are my hips. So I'm going to hold my bench. Make sure my head is supported on the bench. Very key here. Now, I have specifically set myself up so I cannot kick my door. I want my legs to go up, not back. So start with your legs in tabletop. Hold the sides of your bench. I'm going to bring my knees in, lift, and release. So I have recessed lighting in my house, and I'm aiming right for that recessed light that I have turned off today because it's freaking hot here. So straight up, 10 more, total of 15. Good, hug the legs together. 8 more. Good, 7. I can always do this on the floor, so if I don't feel comfortable on the bench because I feel like I'm gonna fall, which I don't feel that way, but if you do, you can do this on the floor. 4 more. Hug those legs together. They're a mermaid tail. Last 3. We're gonna get a break here. 2 more. Give me 1 more. Okay, that is the end of set 1. So it took us a little bit of time. I am going to take a swig of water. And then we're going around again. Notice how I'm not rushing to get back to the bench. We want to give ourselves some time to just kind of like settle. Make sure you're aerobic. You're not losing your breath here. Very important. Okay, so I'm back to the bench. I am going to take my towel off because it's a little slippery for my toes. Pick my weights up and set them to my sides. Now, last time I had my left leg forward first. This time I'm going to have my right leg forward first because I'm on my second set. So I want to start on my second side. So heel digs down, hold my weights, rock myself up to stand. Notice if your feet are on a tightrope, they should be on train tracks. Then I place my toes on the bench. I'm going to hug my inner thighs together. Here we go. I'm going to bend the knees and squeeze. It's a split squat. Good, 3. Back stays flat, lats are on. Number 4. Good work, 4 more. 3. Dumbbells are harder than bars, so if you have a bar, great. 2 more, it's a little easier. 1 more time. Excellent job. I'm gonna place my left foot where my right foot was. Find the bench with the right foot, square the hips. Notice that right hip wants to angle open. Turn it right towards the side of the room there. Good, here we go. Drop in, both knees bend, both knees extend. 2. These feel really strong for me today. 3, so far so good. I say that, and I still have 5 left. Maybe I spoke too soon. 3. Good. You got 2 left. I'm starting to feel glutes now. Last one. Excuse me, this is your last one right here. Excellent. Stand yourself up. Ooh, she lost her balance a bit. Drop these weights off. Grab your single. Try to find a different angle for my legs this time so you can see this. I have my feet pretty wide apart. Hold my 25. I'm a little nervous about this. Here we go. 1, 2, 4. 1/3 there. Can you do 10 more? 9. Careful you're not leaning back. Halfway there. 7. Abs in tight. 6. How are you doing? Is the weight hard for you? 5. It's hard for me. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. I did it. Seriously, had doubts about whether I was going to do that, but I did it. So kudos. All right, meet me for your reverses. Head has to be supported. So you'll notice I scoot myself pretty far forward here. So the back of my head is fully on the bench. Nice. Okay, wrap your arms, knees. Okay, here we go, 15. Slow descend with the low back. Good, point the toes, 3. Beautiful work, you guys, 4. You'll notice, keeping my legs straight this time. That's an advance, right? 5. So if I needed to, I could bend the knees every time. I could keep the knees bent, we're halfway there. Maybe I'm here, right? I'm still getting work. You got 5 more, here we go. 4 more. Controlled activity with breath. 2 left. 1 more time, y'all. Come on. Good. Rock yourself up. All right, we got 1 more round of all that. You can start on either leg. I haven't decided which leg I'm going to start on, to be honest with you. I am going to have a little bit of caffeine. If you know me, you know me. I love me that caffeine. All right. So, final set, 8 and 8. I'm going to pick up the dumbbells. We're doing good work, you guys. Guess what? After this set, we're halfway done with the workout. Oh, she forgot to take the towel off the bench, and it's just a little too dangerous to have it on there personally. Okay. All right, so choose a leg. I'm going to choose my further leg from you. This is my left. All right, nice tall spine here. Hold the weights. Rise your way up. All right, hips are square. It's very Huey Lewis in the News moment. Good, nice grip on the weights. Pitch the upper body slightly forward. Last 8 reps. 7. How low can you get? 6. 5. Last 4 today. Whew. Press down through that big toe ball mound. 2 left. Okay, now I'm really starting to sweat. Excellent job. Okay, so now place the other foot in alignment with this foot. Whew. Find that stability. Find a steady focal point. Here we go. 8. Keep that foot grounded. Squeeze your back leg glute, really important. Number 4. It's tough to look at the camera. Number 5. Last 3. Good, peel those shoulders back. 2 more. Last 1. I know I forgot to start my Apple Watch. So I'm gonna start right now while I'm working out with you guys. Because I want to get the credit. I know, she's that lame, right? I'm also like struggling to just get this over with, right? Which is this isometric sumo squat with that narrow goblet press, hard stuff. So if you're looking for a modification, grab a lighter dumbbell. I'm gonna try to stay low and do this. Let's go, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, don't hit your face. Stay low, 10, single digits, let's go. I'm mostly talking to myself, halfway. 7 more, 6, stay low, 5 more, 4, 3, last 2. Give me 1 more. So the legs are starting to like totally gas out. All right, grab your towel. I'm not keeping a very clean space today. All right. Whew. Okay, last movement with the ankle weights on. And we've got a whole nother 3 movements to learn and do. Okay, head supported. I just hit my head. Don't hit your head, jeez. Okay, if you have your legs straight, squeeze your legs together. Little bend in the knees is always a little helpful here. Okay, here we go, 15. Head stays down. 3. Controlled action down. 12 more. 11. We're doing it. 10 more. Excellent job, guys. Halfway. Breathe in. 7. 6 more. 4. Oh, I'm getting wobbly. 3. Last two, come on. Last one. Okay, rock yourself up. Ankle weights come off. We're gonna set ourselves up for our next mini circuit. So in this mini circuit, we're gonna need this mini band or a resistance tube or a TheraBand. Okay, it's for the upper body. We'll need that. We need the towel, we need the bench. Is that it? Yes. Oh, that's a lie. You're gonna also need your one heavy dumbbell. I'm gonna use my 25 for that. Okie doke. So we're gonna start with dips. I said with dips. So I'm one of those people that I will lose this in here. You know me. I can hardly remember my own name. So put the thing across your wrist. It'll help. Now, personally, I like the towel underneath my hands. It feels really good. So you do you. We're doing 15 dips. I'm going to do my dips with my feet flat on the floor, my knees bent, because I want to do them well, and I know I'm going to do 45, so might as well do them well in good form versus trying to do them hard and then looking horrible. So I'm going to set myself up on the bench. I'm hovering, my chest is open. Now I'm going to start to drop and press 1, drop and press 2, exhale, rise, 3, 4. In the reverse curl, you might have felt a little back arm. 7, halfway there, right here, 8, 9, good shoulder stretch, 2, 10, good, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, give me 1 more, and then take a seat. Bring out the hands. Okay, so we're gonna need our single dumbbell. We're standing. I'm gonna start with my right hand. I'm gonna face you so you can see this. So my feet and knees are together. The hand of my left is behind my ear. I'm only traveling over to my right. So neutral to the right, 15 reps. I slide down the sideline and squeeze. 2, tuck your seat. 3, really important here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hug the inner thighs together. 9. Now the weights start to get heavy. 6 left. Travel right down that side seam. 4 more. 3. A lot of reps for this one. 2. Last one, dudes. Yes. All right, switch the grip. Second side. Inhale down. On the next set, I'm going to try to remember to show this to you from a side view. I think it'd be really helpful to see that. 12 more. 11. Don't underestimate a side bend. They definitely feel like something to me. You know, like some people just give certain exercises bad raps. Different strokes for different folks, you know? So if you don't like the side bend, do something else. Yeah, I know, I said it, 5. How are you doing on the sides? Range of motion. I feel like this side for me is a little bit stickier. 2 more. 1 more time, dudes. Excellent. Okay, we do not need the weight, and set it off to the side. Actually, I would not set it right in front of my bench. You could do this, by the way, on the ground. I'm doing this facing on the bench. I'm going to straddle my bench with my legs, and then make sure my chest and my head are off the bench. So I've got like this extension. So my toes are pointed and my legs are extended. I'm really working my legs already. Remember that band? I'm going to grab the band across my fingers, across my knuckles rather. Okay, I'm going to scoot forward just a smidge because I'm realizing it's just a little tight back here. I know I talk about it a lot, but don't have a ton of space here, so it's always good to kind of note that, everyone. Okay, so let's do this. We have pull downs. So my arms are going to start out in front of me, my hands on the floor, and I'm a little out of frame there. That's okay. Nice. Now from here, I'm going to lift everybody up pull, and 1. Pull, 2. Pull, 3. Legs are static. Pull, sounds like the first mini circuit. 5. Halfway. 10. I am not gonna lie, this is hard. 12. Last 3. 2. Give me 1 more. Okay. Take a break. I know for me, what's gonna feel good is a little spine stretch. All right, that was set 1. I'm sweaty. Okay, we're going back around the block with our dips. If you need a little sip of water, like I do, grab it. We have time. We're not gonna run out of time. It's not even timing anything. There's a reason we're not timing it. I know I've mentioned it, but I think it's important to note. Which is great for you, because if you're watching this on demand, that's the only option, you can pause it, you can fast forward it. Be like, wow, she talks a lot. I know. I'm not totally unaware of my habits. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really like, wow, tired. So work smart. Work hard, but work smart. Okay, here we go. 15 dips. My feet stay flat on the floor. My hips stay heavy. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Nice little shoulder stretch. 2, 12 more. 11. Use your abs. 10. 9 more. Good. 8. Pop it up. Neck is long. 7. It's these last few, right? It's that last third. 4 more. 3 more. Elbows bend back. 2. Last one. Take a seat. Bring out the hands. And grab your heavy. Side bends, feet together, knees together. I mentioned last set I would show this to you from the side. Okay, here we go. Down that side seam. 2, 3, 4, neck is long. 5, keep that shoulder packed. 10 more. Squeeze your seat. 9. How low can you go without losing your balance? 7, connectivity. Pelvic floor is on. 5 more. 4 more. Last 3. 2. 1 more time. Awesome sausages. Coming back to face forward. Here we go. 12. 11. Really working that side body. Keep squeezing. Everything's on in the low body. 7. 6. Right down that side seam. 4 more. 3. Try to relax your face. I just caught myself just wincing. 2 more. 1 more time. Okay, second set of those are done. And man, I saved the hardest thing for last, if you ask my humble opinion. Yeah. So I'm gonna straddle my bench. Put your band on. If you're doing this on the floor, you're just doing it on the floor with mat. That's it. No big, there's no big groundbreaking setup. You're just on your mat, your feet are about mat width apart. I like the bench because then I can create a little deficit. So I can let my arms come below my chest line, right? I will not lie, this yellow mini band, which is super light, is by the 12th rep, I'm like, I don't even know if I can make it. So I lift the legs up, so I'm isometrically working those legs again. Rude. I reach those arms up and now I pull. Let's go. 2, 3. I'm trying to rip the band. 4, 5. Working lats, shoulders, back body. Single digits left. Here we go. 9. 8 more. 7. I'm looking right down. These last 6. 5 more. Pull it. 4 more. 3. I'll have to modify this. 2 and 1. Right? Sometimes you just have to make the executive decision to do it without the band. I had to do the last 2 reps. Body weight. And that's that theme of working smart over working hard. Okay? That's set 2. We're done with set 2. How are we doing? How are we doing? I need a little sip. Got one more set. We got this. Okay. Oh my gosh. Last set. My smile's coming out because I'm pumped about the fact that I only have to do 15 more dips. Yay. Now try them if you're like a dip master, LOL. Do them with your feet legs straight. I'm not doing that. I don't think I can do that right now. My arms are toast. So I'm going to show you a modification again on that third piece we're up to. Enough talking. Let's go. 15, 14. Keep your neck long. 13, 12. Last 9. 8, 7, 6. Which guilty pleasure do you want to see next? Right? 4, 3, 2. Give me one more dip. I did it. Okay. Pick up your weight. You can start on either side. I've started on both sides once. So I picked it up with my right. I'm starting on my right. I'm just going to keep it easy. Be easy. All right, hand behind there. 15. Range of motion over speed. Anytime we're talking core work, it's always going to be range of motion over speed. 4. Plug those shoulders in. 6. 7. Woo! Halfway. You got 6 left right here. 5. 4. I'm always wincing on this one. 3. Squeeze your seat. 2. Last rep. You did it. I did it. We did it. Reorient. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 10 left for the day. 9. Careful you're not twisting. We're over the halfway marker. We're on that last 7. You should not be able to see your elbow in your peripheral. 5. 4 more. 3. 1 exercise left. Last side bend. Awesome job. All right. You meet me on the bench or on the floor. I'm going to do as many of these as I can with my band. But I am telling you right now, the likelihood it's going to be all 15 is very low. There you go. All right. Okay. Extend the legs. Draw the shoulders down. Lift the arms and let's pull 1. Don't rush through these. 12 more. 11, pull the navel in, squeeze. 10, 9, you got this, 8 more. 7, 6, okay, so here we go. 5, 4, I can even hold light weights if I wanted. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we did it. So just take a quick counter stretch. And then we're going to stretch for realsies. So before we do that, let's all just grab another sip of water. Just get some water. And in the summertime, for me, it's just I need more hydration. I'm holding the wrong drink. Okay. Got about 4 minutes to stretch, so this is gonna be right in time. Okay, so we're gonna stretch using the bench. I'm gonna have us grab some space behind that. Try to give you a good angle here. That's probably the best. So I'm gonna use the towel for my knees, and I'm gonna let my knees come wide. Oop. There we go, that's gonna work. I could always have a mat underneath my legs. So I'm just gonna let my head sink between my arms for just a moment, and then I'm gonna ripple up, slide forward. Carefully, don't move your bench. So I'm gonna slide back. Feel that nice little child's pose moment. Dome your spine, ripple your way up, and then roll yourself back. So I'm making it a little bit bigger each time, making it active. We'll do that one more time. There's no wrong answer here, so if you're like, I don't know what she was doing, right? Who does? Find a prayer position. We're just gonna get that lats stretch and also a little tricep. Just holding it statically for a few moments here. Breathe in and let it out. Excellent. Now from here, I'm gonna ripple my way up, lift off my knees, and find a little modified down dog. We're just gonna pedal out the feet, soften the knees, and lift one heel at a time. Feel free to twist the hips a bit. Feels really good on my lower back. Back and forth for a couple reps. And then I'm gonna tiptoe forward, take the towel out, place it on the bench. Good. And then I'm gonna sit down, facing out. Whew. Take one foot, cross it over the thigh of the opposite, and we're gonna take a deep fold. So I'm getting a nice little piriformis stretch, which directly affects that work we did in the split lunge and the sumo hold. Good, we're gonna keep that cross of the legs. We're gonna make it deeper. I'm gonna take the opposing elbow across the hip. So that's my left thigh and right arm. And then my left arm is gonna wrap around my back body. So full spinal twist here. Deep breath in. And let it out. Let's switch our sides. I'm changing the angle so you can just see it a little bit better here. Flexing through that foot. And let's take that fold forward. Ooh, that feels good. Slowly rise up, cross the ankle all the way over, take the elbow across, and then start to twist. Breathe into it. And let it out. I'm gonna face behind you so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm not actually probably gonna connect my fingers, but I'm gonna try to find a little active movement through the shoulders for a few moments here. Keep your chin tucked as your arms move. And if it's doing a lot of cracking and popping, well, work to your best of your ability and pain-free. Last one. Good. I'm gonna roll my way up to stand. Last stretch is a quad stretch. So we're gonna take that towel back to the floor. It's for the knee. So I've got a nice little pad for the knee of the foot that's on the bench, and I'm taking that quad stretch. Now, adding into this if we want, I'll take the side bend. That's it. Breathe into that. Return through the center, rise up, move a little bit to your side, and take the other knee to the ground. Tuck your pelvis underneath you, that's ideal. And then I just want to find that stretch by driving my hips forward, slight tuck of the tail. If that feels good, start to find the side bend on the second side. Breathe into this too. Return through the center, rise your way up, shake it all off because we made it, we did it. Awesome job. Let me know what you'd like to see happen on our platform. And wow, super proud of you guys, super proud of me. We're doing the work, we're putting it in. It's about that consistency. It's about the discipline of showing up for yourselves so that way you can serve from the best space, not only physically, but mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. All right, peace, and I will see you very soon. Thanks for coming.